What's up, guys? Just woke up. I'm gonna get my teeth brushed, do a whole bunch of crap, and I'll check in with you guys. Peace out, guys. What's up, guys? I just finished editing the video for you guys, cleaned the cold plunge, and got in the shower. Now I'm figuring out what I need to do. Today's one of those days that I'm having, mate, where you just, I don't know, you get down. But you gotta keep the positivity. You've got to. It's hard, but you've got to. I just want to make it so bad. And just nothing. I'll talk about it because that's what this channel is for. I mean, look at this. I'm not gonna complain, but every one of my videos is almost 0 views. And it sucks recording all these videos and no one's seeing them. And it sucks doing all this work and no one wanting it. It sucks spending all this time and making no money. It sucks to take all, like, just to do all the right things and nothing still work. But that's the power of it, right? We do these things to keep going. Like, this journey isn't gonna be a 1-year thing. This will be for the rest of my life, trying to become better and grow each and every day. But it gets hard. Like, honestly, if no one's said it, which I'm pretty sure people have said it, this stuff is hard. Like, I just spend so much time, so much of my life for this. I'm 18 years old. I'm not in college. I almost didn't graduate high school. I did graduate, though. I did it online. I work a 9 to 5. I'm no different than anyone else right now. My health, maybe, and like my goals, my dreams, I know I'm different. Like that, I'm different. Because kids my age, I know, aren't like me. And that may sound cocky, but a lot of kids my age aren't like me. They don't have these aspirations. But right now, I really have nothing to show for it. I can show you work ethic and all of that, but like monetary wise, and I know that's a bad comparison to make, but I have no money to show for it. From entrepreneurship, because I'm not broke. I make money for my job, but it's like, I just want to make some money from this. I know it's bad. Money, money, money. It's not a good mindset to have, and it's not good to chase it. But I'm chasing it. I want a piece of it. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna treat it like any other day. Lock in, see what I can do, and try and become better. Every day is a chase or the grind to grow and become better. If you're not growing every day, you're not doing something right. So I'm gonna get at it. Try and get a client. Try and get better. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go work. Peace, guys. Alright, guys, I want to show you guys what I'm working on. So this is the wireframe. Doing it on Figma, and it looks pretty solid so far. And I just learned how to do this yesterday. Now, a website designer or a graphic design guy will see what I'm doing and probably say it looks bad. But as someone who doesn't know much about it, it looks pretty fire. Excuse me. And it's simple. So I'm working on that. I'm getting the copy written out and editing it as I do it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this and check in with you guys in a bit. Peace. What's up, guys? I'm done with the wireframe and I'm feeling good. No, I'm kidding, but I am done with the wireframe, and every time I'm watching back on my videos, I stop holding the camera like this, and I'm like this, like the whole video, and I'm looking up, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna try and hold the camera like this. But I finished the wireframe, did some finishing touches, and just fixed up the copy, and I'm gonna send it over to him. Hopefully I get an answer back tonight. I don't know what my outreach message is gonna look like yet. I've got to craft one up with some compelling copy. But yeah, I gotta send out an outreach message or make one, send that out. I just finished reading Scientific Advertising and I finished it off. It was a good book. Honestly, I didn't like it, but it was good. I'm not a big fan of it though. It's very scientific. It's the only way I can put it. Like, it's very scientific. Everything's very, to me, business-like. And one part I like about copywriting is how like open it is, and they kind of make it sound business-like, and the points made weren't really that strong in my opinion. But overall it's still a good book. Good book to learn from. I'm starting up on The Lazy Man's Way to Riches, which I'm excited about. That was one of the books I was looking forward to reading because I've written the ad copy swipe for the advertisement and just the cover. That cover makes you want to buy the book. I don't know why. That classic look, that teal blue, I like it. But I'm starting that up and gotta film 2 TikToks. But overall, I am grinding. I'm getting stuff done. Today is probably the most locked in work off day I've ever had, and that's kind of embarrassing, but it's good because I'm getting back in the flow, doing things right. But this should have been happening a long time ago, and at least it's happening right now. But everything's solid. I'm just grinding, getting better. I also want to copy a swipe, and I might get in the sauna. I'd like to get in there and roast away for a little bit, but we'll have to just wait and see, because I have a lot more to do. It's probably 6 or 7, somewhere around there. And I didn't work out yet either. I've been slacking with the working out. I know I've spoke about this, but I've been slacking, but my physique still stays in tip-top shape. And I thought about this at work. I see these guys in business who will go for a trip for a week, and maybe they're doing $1 million a month or $200K a month, $100K, 6 figures a month to $1 million a month. Maybe some of them 5 figures. Besides the point, they'll go for these 5-day trips, and you don't see them work. And in my head, I'm thinking, I'm grinding away. How are these guys going 5 days, making more money than I am grinding? But, excuse me, guys. But it's the same thing with fitness. That's what I think. It's the same thing with fitness. So I can go a week without working out and my physique will look almost the exact same. I can eat like crap, drink whatever, and I'll be fine. And I think that same belief goes into business as well. Like, once you build that foundation, you could slack off for a week, and that foundation is so strong that nothing is gonna really change. It's gonna stay either the same or minor change. And I just realized that maybe a week ago, and I just never brought up the point, but it is probably that same thing. You build the foundation, and you want to take a week off, you can, because it's there. And I'm far from being there. I haven't even reached my first client, but that's a goal to strive for. Not needing to work every day or needing to work for a week. I can take a week off. I want to get there, but right now I got to keep my eyes on the prize, which is to first just get a client. This guy who I'm writing for, this could be it. This could be my first client. I don't know when I'm gonna have that first client. I just work, and maybe it'll show up. Or the YouTube could blow up and a bunch of clients see my videos and say, dang, this kid's a copywriter. I need a copywriter. Bam. And I get signed that way. It doesn't really matter how I get signed, but I want to get in the game, get experience, and make some money. But right now, focusing on getting better. If you're not making money or not doing this, at least try and get better. I'm falling in love with the grind again. I know I've said that, but I love this game, and leaving it now would be crazy. I'd have those withdrawals like one of a crackhead where you're just fiending for it. I'm getting so addicted to the game and understanding everything. It's like, how could I leave it? Even making no money, I built almost a system around this. I could sell a course on what I built. No courses around here. Maybe later on, but if I did do a course, I'd probably do a free one right now. But I'm already giving you guys that free course. It's pretty much what my YouTube is. But better things. I could honestly, though, probably create a course on like the system I've created. I've almost systemized my life. I heard Rob the Bank, I think he said this, like, systemize your life. And that's true. Create systems to where you can't screw things up. I'm not perfect on that because you guys have seen plenty of times me screw up, but I've got my life pretty solid for the lifestyle I live. I'm an up-and-coming entrepreneur who works a 9-to-5, and yet I still find a way to fit in a lot of things. And it's all about creating systems and finding what works. I'll give you guys my rundown on my schedule. So I start 5 a.m. I get up, clean my retainer. You guys probably have heard me with that in my mouth and get a really bad lisp, but I clean my retainer, go straight into the bathroom, brush my teeth. Ow! Just got bit by a red ant. GG. But I'll hit the shower after I brush my teeth, get out, get dressed, throw on a fragrance, grab my fruits, grab my book, film that first intro part of the video for you guys, and then head to work. And then while I'm at work, so I get there a little bit early, I'm reading right off the bat. Okay, now I go through the whole work day. I'll read on break time sometimes and on lunchtime, but sometimes, not every time. And then after that, I come home, I walk the dog, work out, and then lock in. And I have this all crafted perfectly, and then it gets deeper. Like there's little small time slots that I use, but it's a system. Like, I do it so much, you feel like a robot, but it's important to build one. You need a routine for something like this. You need a routine that fits your goals. And I've got almost everything narrowed down perfectly. Now it's just a matter of actually like getting to that goal. I just got to give it time. But I'm close. I'm definitely close. Because when I started in, what was it? I started in August of last year in entrepreneurship. That's when I decided, all right, I've got to make some money. I've got a year ahead of everyone I went to school with. Let's do something with it. So I'd started in August with trading, and this is in my intro video, but I'm gonna just give you guys a quick rundown because I can't think of something to talk about. So I started in August on trading, watching TJR's boot camp. That's usually what most were recommending. So, and TJR's a pretty legit guy. So I was like, all right, let's start with trading. I wanted the freedom. You don't have to talk to anyone, that kind of thing. So I got into trading, learned that up until like December. On and off though, I wasn't locked in. Then I found ecom, but I started with just drop shipping, plain old Chinese AliExpress, ship it out, terrible ads, terrible everything, but you've got a website, that kind of thing on Shopify. And then I discovered branding through Mark Builds Brands and like just the branding side of ecom, and I learned that. And as I was learning that, I was losing a crap ton of money on ads. Probably $300 a week, and like not making sales. Or if I did, it was 1-2 sales. So I was like, all right, I've got to find something new or learn how to do this right. Then I see something on copywriting, and I'm like, all right, what is this? I've heard it so much, but I don't know what it is. So I start learning about that from this ecom guy named Mark Builds Brands, and then I learn about AI copywriting and all of this. But in the midst of all this, I'm like, I like copywriting. All right, I don't need to spend money on anything, and I can write for other people. So I was like, why don't I just become a copywriter, save my money, and learn a skill worth learning? So that's what I did. And I got into copywriting while doing ecom, and I was using it for ecom, like learning the skill. And then I just completely dropped ecom completely and started learning copywriting, and that's pretty much where I've been now, is just locked in on copywriting only, trying to learn the skill and get better at it. I don't know if I want to be a copywriter or what I want to do, but I want to use the skill for something. Right now I'm more of a copywriter, just writing for people, but I'm trying to do it all. And yeah, that's where I'm at. But it's crazy where you can go in a year. If you told me I'd be where I'm at a year ago today, I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't. I thought I would have been a trader like TJR, and I thought I probably would have been profitable. Or no, I actually had that belief it'd be around 3 years till I'm profitable. But that's another reason why I left it. I didn't want to wait 3 years. But I'm already coming up on 1 year with not too much money made. So maybe that 3 years would have been worth it. But we'll never know, because this is what I'm sticking to. But if you told me I would have been here 3 years ago today, I wouldn't have believed you. Like, I've come so far, and when you reflect and really look back, you can see the changes you've made. A year ago today, I was so lost, no discipline, didn't know crap about business. I didn't really know what I was gonna do. I thought I was gonna be a mechanic because I was in love with cars, or just go into some kind of trade. I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and I was thinking about starting a shop or becoming a tailor, which I don't know if I mentioned. I also wanted to become a tailor, but I thought that was my route. I thought that's where I was going. I was lost, young kid stuff, working in a machine shop, and then I realized, all right, there's way more opportunity out there than these. And I love tailoring. I love the art of suits and how they're handcrafted. Like, that's just a crazy skill to me. But you look at a lot of these tailors, and it's a lifelong work. You work until you're 80 or until you can't move, and they get all bent, crooked, and I just didn't want that to be me. I love the art, but I want to be 18 living my life, and I want to live my life at 60, 70, not be chained to a place. So that's how I ended up here, and the journey goes way farther back. I wanted to do this for a long time, since I was in 9th grade. 9th grade summer is when I decided I want to be an entrepreneur, and that all stems from Robert Kiyosaki, a Robert Kiyosaki video I ran into on YouTube, and then Andrew Tate. That's when Andrew Tate really started popping off, and that was a crazy time. I got the Hustlers University course for free, the original one where he's just sitting in a chair with a whiteboard, and to see where I was then and where I am now is still crazy. I wouldn't believe I'd even be here. I didn't think the work was possible, the workload, doing the tasks. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, as much as you want to be where you want to be, you're probably a lot more scared than you think to become that person. The reason I say that is because I was scared of becoming the person I am today in business and grind. What I had to lose to become what I am was scary. Thinking of making 10K a month was scary because that was something I had never experienced. I was scared to become it as much as I wanted it. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that, but I've heard that quote, and it was crazy. It's scary to become who you want to be, and as much as you want it, you'll still be scared. And I finally took that leap, and I'm gonna be there. It's just a matter of time. But I'm gonna finish off this walk, guys, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace. What's up, guys? I'm in the whip, heading to the gym. Usually I never go to the gym, but we're feeling different today, and I don't know, I just need to get out of the house. I've been locked up all day, working, and sheesh. And I feel like I just need to get out and go to the gym. So that's what we're doing. We're heading to the gym to get a workout in. Honestly, this was also the only way I was gonna work out. I was not gonna work out at the house. I don't know why. Maybe this is just a new era where I'm not doing calisthenics and doing more weightlifting. I don't know, but I need to get out of the house. Today's probably the most locked in I've been in a while. Just strict on everything. I got almost everything I need to get done. And it wasn't small tasks either. It's demanding where you're sitting and just working. But I got that page done. I also sent out the outreach message. No answer back so far, so we'll have to wait and see. I probably won't get one back tonight, but we'll have to, again, just wait and see and go from there. I'm just gonna hit the gym, probably talk to you guys after, so yeah, I'll see you guys then. Peace. What's up, guys? Got the workout in. It was a decent one. Sheesh. Today was shoulders and core. I did 2 sets of core, like 8 sets of shoulders. So overall, it was a solid workout. Heading back, I don't know, some days I'll look in the mirror and look huge, other days I'm looking a little bit average, but either way, we show up, we lock in, and that's what it's about. Yeah, I'm heading home now. I got the videos edited, or the video edited, but I need to upload it. I'll always edit videos and never upload them. So I've got to figure out the title. The only reason I don't upload them is because I'm unsure what I should make the title, but they're usually random titles. I just think of it, bam, that's what we're doing. There we go. But yeah, I'm heading home. I might copy a swipe before I go to bed, and cold plunge probably isn't cold, or I could boot up the sauna, but I'm going to bed at 12 and it takes 20 minutes to get heated up, and then sitting in the sauna is it's like a process. Like, you can't just get in and get out, in my opinion. For the home setup, you gotta get in. It's literally a ritual. You get in, get it started, and then you get out, let it heat up, and then it's like cold plunge, sauna. Such a relaxing feeling, but when it's already 10 o'clock and it's 2 hours before bed, it's like I'm gonna have to rush through it and can't really enjoy it. So I'll probably copy a swipe for an hour, and I've also got to get some chicken cooked up for tomorrow, and I've got a lot, honestly, that I need to do. I don't know. GG. But I'm going to get it done regardless. Alright, guys. I'm going to get back to driving, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace. What's up, guys? Just filmed 2 TikToks. Started copying this swipe. Here, I'll show you. This is how far I am so far. And now I'm getting ready for bed. I journaled, red light, just stretched. So it's bedtime. It's currently 11:52, and yeah, there's not too much to say about the day. It was a great day. We got a lot done. Definitely my emotions started to get to me more towards the end of the day, but it's a part of life. You gotta learn to deal with it. But I locked in today. It looks good. I'm getting back on track. Soon here I should have a client. Just gotta keep the momentum going. But with that said, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys tomorrow for the next video. Peace out, guys. Have a great night. Peace.